The Kardashian-Jenner feud. The truth about Kim and Kourtney's explosive conflict. The drama between Kim and Kourtney Kardashian has reached a boiling point, exposing deep-rooted issues within the family. Tensions between them have existed for years, but the situation exploded when Kim criticized Kourtney's choices during her pregnancy. Kourtney had been open about her struggles with IVF, her multiple failed attempts, and even the emergency surgery she had to undergo. Despite knowing all of this, Kim showed little support and instead stirred up unnecessary drama. It became clear that their rivalry was no longer just sibling disagreements. It had become personal. Kourtney, thrilled about becoming a mother again, expected love and support from her family. However, after her hospital visit, Kim made hurtful remarks about her parenting, stating, "Your kids even come to me with their problems." This deeply affected Kourtney, making her feel like Kim was trying to undermine her role as a mother. What should have been a time of celebration turned into another chapter of Kardashian family conflict. Instead of uniting, the sisters were growing further apart, leaving fans wondering if they could ever repair their bond. Their relationship had been rocky long before this latest dispute. Years ago, Kim infamously told Kourtney she was the least interesting to look at, which fans saw as an unnecessary attack. More recently, at Kourtney's wedding to Travis Barker, Kim once again made it about herself. She continuously compared the event to her past weddings, even interrupting a heartfelt speech given by Travis's son. The pattern was becoming clear. Whenever Kourtney had a significant life moment, Kim found a way to shift the attention back to herself. Months later, Kourtney finally confronted Kim about her behavior, expecting an apology or some form of accountability. Instead, Kim was dismissive, brushing it off with a cold response. "It's not that original. Everyone does it." This infuriated Kourtney, who realized that no matter how much she spoke up, Kim would never change. It became painfully obvious that their relationship was not built on mutual respect. Kourtney was tired of constantly feeling overshadowed and belittled by a sister who seemed to view life as a competition. One of Kourtney's biggest frustrations was Kim's habit of copying her. Shortly after Kourtney's wedding, Kim launched a campaign featuring aesthetics nearly identical to Kourtney's wedding theme. The blatant lack of respect for Kourtney's special moments was the last straw. It wasn't just about weddings or personal style. It was about Kim's inability to let Kourtney have the spotlight. Fans started calling out Kim for constantly trying to outshine her sister, proving that their issues were no longer just a family matter. The public had begun to take sides. To make matters worse, their mother, Kris Jenner, seemed to be enabling Kim's behavior. When Kourtney was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery, Kris arrived with a camera crew instead of offering genuine emotional support. Kourtney was horrified. Her mother was more concerned with creating reality TV content than her well-being. This was a wake-up call for Kourtney. She realized that setting boundaries with her family was necessary. From that point on, she started keeping certain aspects of her life private, no longer trusting Kris to have her best interests at heart. Kourtney made a shocking move when she decided not to tell Kris about her pregnancy directly, allowing her mother to find out through the internet like everyone else. This was a clear message. She was done letting her family dictate her life. While some saw it as harsh, others believed Kourtney had every right to take control of her narrative. For years, her life had been publicized for entertainment, and now she was reclaiming her privacy. This decision marked a turning point in her relationship with the Kardashian-Jenner empire. Meanwhile, Kim continued business as usual, showing no signs of slowing down. Her ability to keep herself in the media spotlight has been both impressive and controversial. However, her increasing obsession with staying relevant might be coming at a cost. Fans are beginning to see through her calculated moves, questioning whether her behavior is authentic or merely a strategy for ratings. If Kim continues to put publicity above relationships, it could eventually backfire. But for now, she remains the center of attention, a role she has embraced for years. As Kourtney prepares for life with her new baby, she has made it clear that she wants space from family drama. She knows that both Kim and Kris will likely try to use her pregnancy for publicity, and she refuses to let that happen. Instead, she is choosing to focus on her growing family and personal happiness. But given the history of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, it's unlikely that this will be the end of the drama. Fans are left wondering how this ongoing feud will impact the family's future dynamic. The Kardashian-Jenner empire has always thrived on personal conflicts and controversies. For years, they have used their private lives as a form of entertainment, turning family drama into reality TV gold. However, Kourtney's decision to distance herself raises a crucial question. Can their brand survive if one of them steps away? The family has always marketed itself as a tight-knit unit, but with Kourtney pulling back, cracks in that image are becoming more visible. If their brand is built on unity, what happens when that unity no longer exists? Kim has mastered the art of staying relevant, but some wonder if her methods are sustainable. Many believe that her approach, constantly stirring up drama, might lead to diminishing returns. While controversy keeps her in the headlines, there's a limit to how much the audience will tolerate. Some fans are already growing tired of the repetitive conflicts, questioning whether the Kardashian-Jenners have anything new to offer. If Kim continues to prioritize fame over relationships, she might risk losing not just her sister, but also the trust of her audience. Kourtney's growing independence may signal a shift in how the family operates. If she successfully establishes a life outside of the Kardashian-Jenner bubble, it might encourage other members to do the same. Fans have noticed that Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner have already begun focusing on their own careers rather than family drama. Could this be the beginning of the end for the Kardashian-Jenner empire as we know it? Only time will tell whether their brand will evolve or if their reality show dynasty is slowly coming to an end. The conflict between Kim and Kourtney highlights a much deeper issue within the family. For years, the Kardashians have walked a fine line between personal lives and business ventures. But as Kourtney begins to prioritize her own happiness over the brand, it forces the family to rethink how they operate. Will they adapt and grow, or will they continue to prioritize publicity over genuine relationships? The answers to these questions will shape the future of the Kardashian-Jenner empire for years to come. Regardless of what happens next, one thing is clear. Kourtney is done playing by the family's rules. She is no longer afraid to stand up for herself, even if it means going against her mother and sister. Whether this leads to a permanent fallout or just another chapter in their ongoing saga remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the Kardashian-Jenner family is changing, and Kourtney is leading the way. What do you think about Kourtney's decision to distance herself? Do you believe Kim is in the wrong, or is she just doing what's best for her brand? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the latest celebrity drama.